I will briefly tell you my story or how I started. So what I did was identified and eliminated all the distractions. First, at a physical level, I stopped eating 3 meals. So breakfast, lunch, dinner, teas and all that. No, not anymore. I will have 1 chapati in my hand, have some little sabji, roll it, eat it without getting into the taste of it. Eliminated the extra energy consumption from my life. I gave up on my own phone. I will only turn it on when I feel that there is something that has been achieved. My breathing improved, but my energy levels were super duper high. The sharpness of mind even improved much drastically that I couldn't have even imagined. There is no book that can actually give that experience or knowledge. Guruji told me not to miss it at least for 6 months, but if 2 years is the target continuously. Trust me, I went into that mode for 3 years. Not even one day I missed anything, and I followed religiously. I will answer your question. Many people like yourself want to ask, Babaji, how you started your meditation. And because you said, whenever I want to sit, there are so many distractions and the mind goes into the tumble mode. I will briefly tell you my story or how I started. When I started initially, yes, you are right, the mind is not settled and there was that inner craving to go deeper and longer. Because whenever I go deeper, there's so much that was revealed. And I wanted to explore more. So what I did was, I identified and eliminated all the distractions from my life. The distractions, first at a physical level, I stopped eating 3 meals. So breakfast, lunch, dinner, teas and all that. No, not anymore. I reduced my food. No breakfast, no dinner, just lunch, and that too to the minimum amount. I will not use any plates or cutlery. I will have 1 chapati in my hand, have some little sabji, roll it, eat it without getting into the taste of it. Because I did not want my mind to remember the taste so it can cannibalize on that taste later on. So quickly I will eat and drink the water from the tap straight. So eliminated all the taste buds from my life. Eliminated the extra energy consumption from my life. I logged out of all social media. No more accounts, no more interaction with the world, had no craving to know what is happening in the world. So I removed myself completely. I gave up on my own phone. I sent a message to my family, my parents, that I am turning off my phone and I will only turn it on when I feel that there is something that has been achieved. Otherwise, if I am alive, I will contact you one day, and if I don't contact you, this is my message. Yes, it did make my parents, my siblings very sad, and their desperation to know what is happening. I had no intention to upset anyone. I just wanted to tell them that I am safe and I want to explore more. Somehow they had no choice. I mean, they wanted my best, but also the love of a mother to the son, the parents and everyone in the family. They care about you. But at the same time, I do respect everyone, my parents, my family. But at the same time, I realize that the world is not sufficient to give me the answers that I have been seeking. So I removed myself completely from the phone, from the social media. reduced my needs, my clothes and all. I chose only 2 pair of clothes. One I wear and one I wash and dry. No meals now. When I reduced my needs, I don't travel anymore. I locked myself in my room, stayed there and meditated. Initially, the lifestyle was changed very soon, so it took time for the energies to settle down. But once I stayed within myself, I had even less need to even talk. I did not want to see people face around me. I did not want any extra sound coming to my ears. I had no intention to talk. In fact, I went into deep mode and I went even further. Like I tested myself with for 21 days, only raw spinach and warm water, 1 glass. 28 days for that. I tested myself and my breathing improved. My body, of course, I lost some fat from the body, but my energy levels were super duper high. The sharpness of mind even improved so much drastically that I couldn't have even imagined. There is no book that can actually give that experience or knowledge. And once I came out of 28 days, I had to go to the supermarket to get something. The world looks so heavy out there. And as I walk, my sight is on the ground. I'm not watching any human being, although there are people, but inside I'm chanting my mantra, completely focused. I'll go to the shelf, take whatever I get without looking into what other options are available, what is the cheaper one. No, that's where the mind will take you. So go there, pick one thing, come back, offer it to the counter. The lady normally talks, hey, how was the day and this and that. Just seriously offer this. This is the bill you have to pay. Swipe the card, straight come out in the car and come back in your room and stay there. That gave me a real good sharpness to what I have been seeking. And of course, the universe has started revealing a lot of dimensions within me. The mother started showing me different dimensions within me. And so I wanted to explore more. So I went back and my Guruji then initiated me into Nirvana sadhana and one of very sacred sadhana. And my Babaji then initiated me into Ardhanarishwara sadhana. And Babaji told me not to miss one particular sadhana for at least 6 months continuously. And he says, don't miss this for 6 months, but if you can carry on for 2 years, that's the goal. And I was in that state and I'm still in that state when my Guruji says something. I have no reason to ask any question or doubts or Guruji, what if this happened or that happened? No, that is a sign of active mind in presence of your Guruji. But when you are in presence of Guruji, you must have that much of trust that whatever Guruji is saying, there is a very big reason behind it, which you have no clue about it. So I said, yes, master. Without asking any question, Guruji said, do this, Hanji. Just like in army, any doubts? No doubts. Because if you have any doubts, anyone raise the hands, they get into punishment. Because when the captain is saying something and the recruits are there, you must follow the orders. So the same thing. Guruji told me not to miss it at least for 6 months, but if 2 years is the target continuously. Trust me, I went into that mode for 3 years. Not even one day I missed anything, and I followed it religiously. And how the universe starts showing it. Babaji, inner Kriya started by itself. The different asanas, the Kriyas, the Kriya Yoga became active. Babaji and the Kriya lineage and everything is happening because there is nothing else to do. So universe is working very, very actively. Ma Tripur Sundari is working so actively. Bhole Baba, Babaji. So this is how my Kriya Yoga got activated. Babaji appearing with my Yogi Baba to show me Kriyas worked very well and activated few Kriyas that I couldn't even imagine. The Kriyas of leaving the body at will or going out and coming back. Everything you don't plan in your diary. They are given to you because you are elevating yourself to certain dimensions. And that is what happens when you surrender. And you can't surrender if you don't trust. So when you have a trust on something, then the surrender comes. Then the acceptance becomes your nature and forgiveness is just part of everything. So when universe start opening, then I realize that the nature reveals its secrets to those who surrender. You want nature to reveal to yourself its secrets? You have to surrender. You have to be that seed that vanishes in the soil. And then only the plant starts coming. But if seed remains in the integrity and maintains its shape, then the possibility of growth is not there. Within the seed is the gigantic tree that is hidden. But to be able to be the tree, you have to vanish in the soil in surrender and hoping faithfully that there is something that is hidden in me and I'm okay to be nothing. And nature will do its work. Your master, Babaji, will do its work. So you want to grow in spirituality, my friend. Remove all the distractions. I remember first time when I came around 28 or 30 days and somebody called me, some known person in the market, and I said, "Hello, how are you?" It felt so bitter in my mouth. It felt like somebody gave you 1,000 times stronger particle of sugar and it becomes bitter. You wanted to like vomit. That stage. As you get into that super deep stage, your hunger is reduced. The body is full of energy. And when body is full of energy, there is no need to sleep. Because you only sleep because body wants to recalibrate itself, you recuperate itself, heal itself, get more energy, and then you wake up. But you have that energy within you, so body is active. I remember one time I didn't sleep a minute for 7 days continuously, and my body is so alive and active. Body becomes so light that almost you walk and people don't see you. The vibration is so high. Remove your distractions. Commit to yourself. If you want to know that absolute truth, otherwise you carry on whatever you are doing. But remember, the purpose of the meditation, the sadhana that you are doing is not to feel good factor or feel relaxed. No, that is not the purpose. The purpose is to know the highest, to know your own potential, that aham brahmasmi, I am that I am. Tattvam asi, that element is me, and I am the creator. I am the source. I am that isness that always has been around me, within me, in me, around me. So that's all I can say. There are so many examples in my journey that I experienced. There's the universe, there is so much there that hasn't been spoken, that hasn't been written. The dimensions of Kundalini, the dimensions of universe, the power of inner ears, the power of inner eyes, you're able to see, you're able to hear galaxies away. It's there. Everyone has capability of that. I am telling this because I have experienced it. And a person like me who knows its shortcomings, if the universe has been so kind to me, I'm not different than you. We all have come from the same source. Everyone is carrying the same highest DNA. You can do that as well. So I encourage you to please take yourself seriously, your journey seriously. And universe is there to support you. Just learn to trust and surrender. And the whole universe will conspire to get activated within you. Best of luck. And if you do need guidance, you can find a guide. Find a guide who has walked the path. You can contact right here. You want to get initiated into Diksha, Kriya Yoga, please contact, because the life will pass. Nothing is going to happen unless you take an effort and make some changes. I'm here to guide you. I'm here to hold your hands. Just learn to trust and surrender. I will wait for you. I have always waited. This time, if it's reaching in your heart, in your soul, the time has come for you to walk the path. Om Divyog Gurubhyom Namaha. Om Siddhog Gurubhyom Namaha. Om Manog Gurubhyom Namaha. Om Namaha Shri Guruve Namaha. Alakh Niranjan Adesh. Alakh Niranjan Adesh. Alakh Niranjan Adesh Adesh Adesh. गुरु जी को प्रणाम.